and they're buffoons. I mean, and I'm going to move toward a close. That crew in Oakland is the biggest, and here, the biggest bunch of, I ain't going to call them clowns and buffoons, but they're so out of it that they've missed the boat. I don't know how they tie their shoes. I don't know how they do nothing. They missed it. They just missed the boat, the whole show. They missed it. And here's why. They've listened to the white man. They work for the white man. And the white man is stupid at this time. See, when you're on the way up, you can do everything. When Allah schedules you to go up, you're going up. It don't make no difference how many mistakes you make. You could kill all the Indians, kill all the buffaloes. It ain't gonna do nothing until it gets to a certain thing. And then all of that stuff is gonna come back. But when you was on the way up, hey, you can't be stopped because Allah done wrote this, the niggas going up. That's it. But when Allah write and the nigga is going down, and you can't stop it. We have tried with this, I call him dumb boss man. So boss man, we'll help you out. Just do this, that, and other. Won't do it. Won't do it. Because I could say they're stupid. And the stuff that the teammates have, they're still running around giving them dumb lectures to people for no reason, and the world is falling apart. It ain't got a few cracks in it. This boy here is falling apart, and they still running around just like our Negroes, the ones that felt bad about them. They feel bad. Nigga, what's wrong with you feeling bad? You feel bad because of sissy, the people is sissified, or else they would stand up for the truth. If they wasn't sissified, they'd stand up for their brothers in Palestine and Yemen and everywhere else, right? They're Muslims. They know what everything is saying. They're not standing up. So you gonna feel bad when they reject you? Huh. Hey, their rejection, they reject us too, but they really, really reject us. Right? I mean, they not only reject us, they ignore us, and it makes us happy. Keep on rejecting because we know we're doing the right thing. A few things are not national place within the struggle. So there's a national or natural place in this struggle. And we're happy with that. That place in this struggle that Allah done hooked us up with. And we're happy to do that. Because it's not a big secret. We know with our behavior, if Allah wasn't protecting us, we wouldn't be protected. Boss man could unleash, which he does. Boss man unleashes everything on us that he even thinks about putting on somebody else, and it just bounce off. Don't have no effect. It don't have no effect. That's the only thing I can say. And then the other stuff that they do, I don't know. It makes people look like Laurel and Hardy or something. I don't know if you ever saw Laurel and Hardy. It's just a comedy team. The old fat guy and the real skinny guy, They used to call them Laurel and Hardy. Stanley Laurel and Oliver Hardy. It was a comedy team from back in the 30s and the 40s, stuff like that. You're kind of young, you wouldn't remember. But it was ridiculous. These people here, now you got to remember, they had a chance, all this stuff, but they took Boss Man's. See, they never seen nobody deal with Boss Man like we deal with him. And they were certain that when Boss Man's going to finish off Imam Musa, Boss Man's going to, and they college educated, and they thought that that's what Boss Man do. He did it to everybody else. He did it to Malcolm, he did it to everybody. But not us. And we have a good attitude. It just so happens that when Allah want to hook you up, He hook you up with the combination that keeps you up. Okay, the Sunnah of Allah, history, natural laws, all on our side. We'll make an introductory flyer. We'll write it tonight, and we'll have it by the weekend. Tomorrow, we'll do some cooking and some other stuff. We can try to contact New Hampshire Avenue. What's that? MCC. And then there's one more. Dar Hijra. We'll try to contact them both and see which one can we come and do. Do the food. The food is working fine. We know it's the right thing to do because how you feel about it. You know what I mean? That's the real when you oh no, I got that covered. Okay, but I would think we only have until what is it, the 9th or 10th for Eid? Okay, all right. That means we got another 3 weeks at the most. Okay, so that means we got to do 1 week at Dar al-Hijra, 1 week out at MCC, and we may do 1 more week out at our friends PGMA because they're close and we're making a lot of friends out there. So when we come, it's going to be interesting to see how well we do on it doesn't make a difference. Because why be greedy and want to get paid twice for the same thing? We're already getting paid by giving. Look, Allah gonna hook us up. Allah done always hooked us up. There's nobody, all the stuff that's happened to us over the years, it's unbelievable. People would think you're lying. This nigga's lying. I know you're lying. You can't stand that stuff. But it's all happened. That's the stuff we know about. I would say is 7 or 8 times as much in the background. Okay, let me. So there's a couple of innovations we're going to do. Have you got the waffle thing yet?
Yeah, the new one's downstairs.
Perfect.
I haven't tested it out yet, but...
No, don't worry about it. We trust if the white man put it in a box and sent it to us, I know it's going to work fine. I'm just joking. If it don't, we got another one, we go right down. Here's the thing. We got plenty of chicken already, but we're going to get more. They got things called chicken nuggets and chicken. We're going to cut all the chicken off the bone And we're gonna fry or bake. I think we might fry. And we're gonna call them chicken strips. I mean, it'll be big, all up that meat that's on them. They're gonna be nice strips. But we're gonna have a whole pan of chicken strips. We batter them up, and we're gonna cook. We're gonna have chicken strips because for one table we want to have chicken and we have the little foam stuff to put on the waffles. The little, what is it, the white stuff?
Yeah, the stuff just, you talking about whipped cream?
Whipped cream, yeah. Sometimes you be forgetting. Right, I know. But no. Just imagine we'll have whipped cream. So like if we have one of our tables where the people can go right away and they can get waffles, chicken strips, or whatever other meat we have. But we'll have that there. They'll have waffles, chicken strips, spray a little bit of stuff on there, nice hot syrup. Then they can go sit down and eat, before they come through and get the eggs and potatoes and all of that. So that always works pretty good. So one of the tables, if we have tables for the sisters, table for the brothers, and we have one table with all that, with the light stuff on it, where they can come, no matter if they're hungry, they can come right through and go right to the chicken strip line and the waffle line, and we'll put a lot of nice, tasty stuff in the waffles. But, what else? The other thing, people think it's a big deal that we give away, food and everything. We've been doing it all along. That's why you've never seen us needy. I mean, wait a minute. We're always needy, but you ain't never seen us where we need it out. Our tongue is hanging out our mouth and we, about famished. We always got a room full of food, and we always got, so our cup runneth over. Why would we need some extra so-and-so? That's insanity. And it's insanity. And who would want to live one of them sweetie pie lives where you don't have no challenges? Now, especially, look, this stuff is addictive. I never talk about it. But when you get to boxing with Boss Man and messing around, you start liking it. And that's why we make fun of him sometimes. Boss Man, good God Almighty, boy, he's a sad joker, which he is. But now we're having kind of remorse because when you look at a system in big decline, I'm not saying we feel sorry for it, but when you see the old white man running around acting silly and everybody laughing at him, it takes not the fun out of it, but that's a reality. I'm not saying they don't deserve that because they have treated people, the bombings, the killings, the murders, the historical reality on the United States of America has got to be, from our research, the worst record in world history over a long period of time. There's been bad times like the Nazis killed some Jews and what have you, but that's only a short period in history. This boy here, he don't slow down either. And everybody, hey man, is kicking in at the same time. So how could we not be grateful and thankful that we selected the right side of history to be on? Everything is going the way we've expected. They're having the strikes. They're running out of this. They're running out of it. Everybody's making fun of them. There ain't nothing they can say to us. We've survived. Not only survived, but we've thrived. Off of everything they did, we have thrived. And we use it as a stepping stone, as they say, instead of a stumbling block. Okay, so the chronicle, historian, archivist. Have you saw any of those Chinese programs like the, yeah, okay. They had one on a great historian. Then that give you a feel. His family was killed trying to protect the books and the history. Okay,